Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. ADHD and organization, managing executive dysfunction. Living with ADHD can present challenges in staying organized and managing everyday tasks. Neurodivergent people often struggle with executive dysfunction, which can make it difficult to stay on top of responsibilities and maintain an organized living and working environment. But there are strategies and tips that can help you navigate the challenges of ADHD and achieve a more organized and clutter-free life. Understanding ADHD and executive dysfunction. ADHD, or Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, is a neurodiverse condition that affects individuals' ability to focus, organize, and manage tasks effectively. One of the key manifestations of ADHD is executive dysfunction, which refers to the difficulties with executive function skills, such as planning, prioritizing, initiating tasks, and maintaining focus. Neurodivergent people with ADHD often find it challenging to keep their homes and workspaces organized. Clutter and disorganization can exacerbate symptoms of ADHD and create additional stress and anxiety. By implementing effective organization strategies, you can mitigate the impact of executive dysfunction and create a more harmonious living and working environment. Start small, breaking tasks into manageable steps. One of the most daunting aspects of organizing when you have ADHD is knowing where to start. Instead of overwhelming yourself with the enormity of the task, break it down into small steps. The smaller, the better. Begin by identifying specific areas in your home or workspace that require organization, ranking them from easiest to most challenging. And consider the spaces that might always be cluttered. If it's not bothering you, if it doesn't make your life more difficult or stressful, you don't need to put it on the list. This is about making your life easier. Focus on the things that will make a difference. Once you have identified the areas, make a list of tasks that need to be accomplished for each space. But don't let yourself get stuck on this. Go to Goblin.tools and ask it to break the tasks down into steps. The list might not be perfect, but it'll give you a starting place. Breaking tasks down into 15 to 60 minute segments can help prevent overwhelm and allow you to focus on one task at a time. Utilize a digital calendar or planner to schedule dedicated time for each task, gradually moving on to more complex areas as you gain momentum. Writing it down and giving it a specified time shows your commitment to the task. Embrace a reward system. Motivation plays a crucial role in maintaining focus and completing tasks, especially for those with ADHD. Incorporating a reward system into your organization routine can provide an extra incentive to stay on track. Celebrate each task, no matter how small, with a reward that brings you joy. Rewards can be as simple as taking a short break to enjoy your favorite snack or engaging in a relaxing activity. For major milestones or completed projects, treat yourself to a special outing, a movie night, or a day off from organizing. By creating a positive association with organization and accomplishing tasks, you are more likely to stay motivated and make progress. Give yourself the dopamine hit you crave. Rewards get a bad rep, but used correctly, they can help keep you motivated. Categorize and conquer. When organizing, you will inevitably come across a myriad of items that require decisions. To streamline the process, categorize items into different groups. Keep, move to another room, toss or recycle, and donate or sell. Use containers, bins, or boxes to sort items, labeling them accordingly for easy identification. A few words of caution for the categories. Do not rely on the move to another room for things you just don't want to deal with. If you're moving something, it should actually belong in the room you plan to move it to. When it comes to donate versus sell, don't allow yourself to have a huge pile of things to sell because you believe they're valuable. Even if they are valuable, if you don't have the time or energy to sell them, it's just more clutter. Give yourself a deadline for selling. If items aren't sold by X date, you donate, and stick to it. If you find it challenging to make decisions about certain items, create a designated decide later container. Set a deadline for revisiting these items, ensuring that you don't get stuck in decision paralysis. If you can't decide, think about why. Does it hold sentimental value, so you feel bad about getting rid of it? Take a picture. If you're still stuck in decision paralysis, flip a coin. Heads keep it, tails get rid of it. When you do the toss, your true feelings will show. If it's tails and you want to snatch it up and hug it, then keep it. If it's heads and you feel a sense of relief, the coin flip saved you the headache. By categorizing and decluttering in a systematic manner, you can gain control over your belongings and create a more organized space. Designate zones for different activities. Creating distinct zones within your living or working space can help optimize productivity and reduce distractions. Identify the different activities that take place in a particular area and arrange furniture and items accordingly. For example, if you use your bedroom for both relaxation and work, consider designating separate areas for each purpose. A designated work area with a desk and necessary supplies can help you stay focused and productive. Similarly, a cozy reading nook with a comfortable chair and good lighting can serve as a dedicated space for relaxation and leisure. I know not everyone has the space to be able to do this, so think outside the box. How can you creatively divide space and activities? Maybe have 2 separate logins on your computer for different tasks. Maybe use one chair for one task and switch chairs for the other, even if you have to stay at the same desk or table. Small changes can create a mindset shift. By creating distinct zones, you can enhance organization and promote a more efficient use of space. Tackle paper clutter with a filing system. Paper clutter can quickly accumulate and contribute to feelings of disorganization and overwhelm. Establishing a simple filing system can help you manage important documents while minimizing clutter. Start by sorting papers into categories such as bills, medical records, or tax documents. Going paperless as much as possible definitely helps. Most places will give you access to documents up to at least 2 years. Most of the time, you won't need them longer than that. You can scan receipts and invoices into your computer to get rid of the paper trail. However, if you feel better having the tangible object, you need structure. Designate a specific spot for incoming mail, ensuring that you address it promptly by either acting on it, recycling it, or filing it away. Invest in file folders, dividers, or color-coded labels to keep track of different types of documents. If traditional filing cabinets don't suit your style, explore alternative options like magazine holders or wall-mounted storage pockets. You might be able to put everything into a giant 3-ring binder. Experiment with different options until you land on the system that resonates with you. If it doesn't click with your brain, you won't be able to maintain it. Smart storage solutions for easy access. Efficient storage solutions are vital in maintaining an organized living space. Opt for clear containers or bins to store items, making it easier to locate what you need without rummaging through clutter. Over-the-door hanging shelves or organizers can maximize space utilization in areas like pantries or closets. Under-the-bed storage boxes with lids provide hidden storage for items like shoes, extra clothes, or blankets. Utilizing these smart storage solutions can help you keep belongings organized and easily accessible, reducing the time and stress associated with searching for items. Making organizing a daily habit. Consistency is key when it comes to organization. Incorporate organizing tasks into your daily routine to maintain a clutter-free environment. Dedicate a few minutes each day to put things back in their designated places, ensuring that everything has a home. As you navigate your day, carry a small basket or container to collect any out-of-place items. At the end of each day, take a few moments to go through the basket and return items to their proper locations. By making organizing a daily habit, you can prevent clutter from accumulating and maintain a sense of order in your surroundings. Seek support and delegate. Remember, you don't have to tackle organization alone. Reach out for support from family members, friends, or professionals who can lend a helping hand. If finances are overwhelming, consider involving your spouse or a trusted friend in managing your financial responsibilities. For complex projects, consider collaborating with a colleague or coworker who can help break down tasks and provide guidance. Professional organizers, financial planners, or behavioral health specialists can offer valuable insights and strategies tailored to your specific needs. Don't hesitate to seek support when needed. Embrace imperfection and realistic expectations. It's important to remember that organization is not about achieving perfection, because it doesn't exist. Embrace the concept of good enough and set realistic expectations for yourself. Accept that there will be days when things may not go as planned or when clutter temporarily resurfaces. Remember that the idea of decluttering and organizing is about giving you more peace. It's not about what other people think or living up to someone else's standards. Find what feels good for you and work toward that. Be kind to yourself and practice self-compassion. Celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small, and acknowledge that organizing is an ongoing process. Focus on the positive impact that organization brings to your life and keep taking small steps forward. Empower yourself through organization. Living with ADHD presents unique challenges, but with the right strategies and mindset, you can overcome the challenges you face when it comes to organization. By implementing organization techniques tailored to your needs, you can navigate your executive dysfunction and create a more organized and harmonious living environment. ADHD and organization are not mutually exclusive. With determination, patience, and the right tools, you can conquer the challenges and create a space that supports your neurodivergent journey. You are not alone and support is available. Start your organization journey today and reap the benefits of a more organized and clutter-free life. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.